I worked in here a little bit this morning. The stuff on the bed has to be put away. Things in those boxes, I have to figure out what stays and what goes. Because there's paperwork and stuff in there that I haven't seen for quite some time. I'll get to it. I will. And then Junior G-Man, G for G-Whiz. I'm starving. Don't you know that, Mom? I'm going to be turning that off, getting the big ladder from the garage, and climbing up and cleaning the blades off. And while I have the ladder in here, I'll change the curtains out for ones that match everything. They pull it all together. This is that chair cover. It's a bizarre color, but it's better than the icky brown chair. Those are the curtains I'm going to put up. It incorporates green and blue and a little this and a little that. To iron them, there's still some wrinkles at the bottom. Haven't tried any of the new electronic stuff that came. I'm not sure how hot it is. I haven't really looked and don't really want to know. It's very hot. And my armpits smell like shallots, which is a combination of onion and garlic. Really, I have onion armpits. Now I know I looked it up, it's some kind of bacteria. But how to keep it from exuding, I'm not sure. I don't really eat that much onion and garlic, so that's not how it's there. It must be a bacteria of some sort that smells like that. Kitty cat's going over to his dish like, I'm starving. See, I'm eating stuff that I really don't like. 4 o'clock, Sunday. I do have the first clump of words memorized. That's Act 1, Scene 1, Act 1, Scene 2. I have another clump of words. That one's going to be a tough one. And Act 2, Scene 1 is another clump of words. They're not as many, but they're even weirder. If that makes any sense. I'm not going to be able to accomplish everything in here. I'll clean the blades, change the curtains, and maybe vacuum and move things around so that you can run through here if you have to or want to. What was the old expression? Not big enough in here to swing a cat? Barely, huh? Oh boy. Now there's a breeze outside. It's stinking hot. But if you're in the shade and in the breeze, it's not so bad. So it all depends on how much energy I have left, whether I've fallen asleep 2 or 3 different times sitting in this chair between tasks. And what I do for ice, since this refrigerator has a little tiny thin drawer you can put an ice cube tray in, not good enough. They have a fridge freezer out in the garage, and what I do, I take some plastic glasses, a little bit smaller than this, and I fill them up 3/4 of the way and put them in the freezer, and they turn into big cylinders of ice. And that's what I use for an ice cube. It melts slowly. Oh my goodness. I saw a video on something that I'm going to try for supper. I'm going to call them blumps, or plumps, or pumps, or something. Potato lumps. Mashed potatoes. And into the mashed potatoes, you put 2 eggs, some flour. So they're going to be kind of a gnocchi subsistency. And you take some baking paper, dot it up with some olive oil, and you put a blob of this potato mixture on it, spread it out to a little square. Onto that you put shredded cheese, and then onto that you put a mixture of ground beef. What else is in there? Onions, garlic, ground beef, tomato paste, salt, pepper, and paprika. and you cook that till the meat browns, and you cool it, and then you put that on top of the potato lump and the cheese, and you carefully fold it into thirds and close up the ends, and you fry it in a fry pan until it gets golden brown on each side. And then they made a dipping sauce. You can do whatever you want. Ketchup, barbecue sauce, what's that stuff? Like the kind of sauce that is on a lot of fast food. It's like mayonnaise and ketchup and mustard and a bunch of stuff. It's kind of a pink color. You could dip it or not dip it. I'm anxious to try it. I think I'll try it for supper, because it looks good. And it'll be enough to make tonight's supper and tomorrow's. So tomorrow I have rehearsal at 5:45. I also watch The Little Guy all day tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that, though. He's such a delight. He even knows enough to cover his mouth when he goes to cough. He's only not even a year and a half old. He'll be a year and a half old at the end of the month. It's like, he's a delight. He doesn't try any mischief or monkey shines or anything. He knows how to walk, and he knows how to run. He knows how to climb if he has to. He's not stupid. He's just very reserving. He doesn't really talk. I think he can, but he doesn't. It's going to be interesting watching him grow. And I've been sitting in here thinking, if I had a little couch, then when they come over to visit me, one or both boys, we can all sit together. They can sit on the couch, or I can lie on the couch with the cat. I mean, I lie on this chair with the cat, but the cat doesn't seem to have enough room. I want a couch for the cat. Yeah, right. He's not spoiled, is he? He's my little buddy. He's hanging out down here in a little tunnel right there. He hangs out there a lot. And his head, he can lay on his back and he can watch TV up there. Oh, golly. Well, been catching up on my vlogs of various people, like people that live in Italy, or people that, Kate from England and Tig. It starts with a step. And they have a new dog, Frosty. I think Frosty's a new dog. Their mom has a dog that's a lot like Frosty. But the one they got was... They got it from... what's the name of that? Puerto Rico. They adopted from Puerto Rico, a dog. Seems kind of weird, but they did. And he's a cutie pie, and he's well trained. And Kate and Tig I've known for a long time. She's one of the people that we used to do collaborations with. Musical collaborations. And Al Kersey's another one. Now he's just started getting back online now. He sings a lot of Torch songs and songs like that. He's from Canada. Nice guy, the nicest guy you ever want to know. He loves cats. I think they have 2 or 3. And in the winter, since he's in Canada and it gets bloody cold up there, he has taken it upon himself to build 2 or 3 little cat shelters for wandering cats so that they don't freeze to death. I call him the cat saint. And I'll toast to you, Al. Al Kersey, C-U-R-S-I. He has a wife named Lisa. One of his songs is about Lisa. And it's a really beautiful song. There's so many people that we used to do collaborations together, and I miss it. I miss it very much. If I could figure out how to do it, I would call them all up and we'd do something. Rebecca Thompson, down in Australia. Miles End. She's a musician. She writes music and sings music. She was one of the people in our collaborations. If I can figure out the, let's see, what's her face? Oh, she just got married to Darren. She's up in Scotland. Oh, her name is Kate. Oh God, what? She doesn't really put much up on YouTube that I know, but she's the one that put the things together, the collections together when we used to do them. 2014. God, 10, 11 years ago? Wow. Of course, I've been on this channel for like 16, 17 years, something like. This channel was 6 months old when I got involved with it. That's when there weren't hardly anybody. There was hardly anyone on here. Definitely not full of politics every day. We did things to amuse each other, to show our talents, to act, to sing, to cook, clean. There's some channels on here that are very specific. Like there's a Polish channel where this guy rolls out a giant area rug that's filthy and he cleans it. It's about half hour, 40 minutes long usually, and it's very soothing music. It's very pleasing to watch something be cleaned and get clean. There's Midwest Cleaning. That's a guy who's very sarcastic and snarky. He has like ADHD or something where cleaning up people's messes is very pleasing to himself. So he does it and he films it and lets other people see how nice it is to see things being cleaned. I watch restoration channels where they find something very old and broken and bent and they repair it, fix it good as new. Oh, that makes me feel good, Especially when they get in the sandblaster. Pressure washing, sandblaster, that kind of stuff is just very relaxing to see that. It's not an ASMR. I don't really like those. Those kind of bother me. But just seeing someone that's good at what they do. Yuri Tuchman. I'm not sure exactly what country he's from, but he will find something that needs to be almost totally repaired, and he'll do it. He'll figure it out, and he'll do it. He won't have to look up information in books or anything. The guy's amazing. And all the people, especially the people in Europe, maybe their building codes are not as they are here in the States. But, you'll see somebody finding an old barn and fixing it up. And they do their own electricity. They do their everything. It's like, how do they know how to do that? Is that just passed down in the families over in Europe? And people over here they don't? I don't know. I know I've talked way too much because I got off on a tangent again. Which sounds like tangent. So here's a joke that I heard, and I'm going to tell Spencer so that he can tell it. I don't know if he'll understand it. Why was the orange sitting in the middle of the road? He was crossing the road and he sat down in the middle. Why? Because he ran out of juice. Oh, still have stuff to do, so I'm going to inhale a bunch of this water. Not inhale, I'm going to drink a whole lot of it and cool my inside off. And then I'll get the ladder in here and hang curtains and all that good stuff and try that recipe. And then whatever time is left, I'm going to sit and concentrate on the lines I need to know. The next two bunches of lines. The next bunch of lines, once I get going, it won't be too bad. But the third set, the words are just so random. And the last time I speak is very easy to say. It's like, I hate everything in the world, but I hate everything in the world, but I hate everything in the world, but I love you and I don't want you to leave us. So y'all take care of yourselves, okay? All y'all, as they say down south. I want you to take care of yourself. More diseases are going around all of a sudden. It's not bad enough measles has made a recurrence. Another 2 strains of COVID are making a round. And I know this because my son's a nurse. So I hear about, what's coming around. And please take care of yourself. I love you. Go upward and onward.